Thank you very much, Presiding Officer. Presiding Officer, everyone, including those SNP backbenchers otherwise engaged today, knows that this First Minister's relaunch has been utterly torpedoed. And while he is focused on the turmoil within his own party, NHS waiting times are still being missed, more ferries are breaking down, and record amounts of sewage are being dumped into Scotland's rivers. This is a government in total paralysis. And for those reasonable-minded people finally rethinking their support for the SNP, there is an alternative, because Scottish Liberal Democrats will be part of the change that is coming. There is a nervous laughter, Presiding Officer, coming from these benches, but they know it's true. They know their vote is slipping away from them.
I can't actually hear Mr Cole-Hamilton's question. Can we have Mr Cole-Hamilton, please?
I'm surprised you can hear me over the sound of CVs being frantically updated from the government benches. So I'd like to ask the First Minister, if I may, Presiding Officer, when he was Health Secretary, Humza Yousaf personally promised to clear down the atrocious mental health waiting list by this March 2023. That came and went. It was an utter failure. So can I ask, how many more years will it be before people are treated on time?
First Minister.
Can I say that yesterday I had the great pleasure of visiting Street Soccer, the Change Centre in Dundee, and they managed to rope me into a game of six-a-sides with the excellent folk that are involved in engaging with Street Soccer. Made me think in that game of six-a-sides, Alex Cole-Hamilton as Liberal Democrats couldn't even field a team with the four Liberal Democrat MSPs that they have. So when he talks about was getting defence from his Conservative colleagues. There's a surprise. They're former coalition partners. So I'd be careful of boasting with too much confidence about the support that Alex Cole-Hamilton and the Liberal Democrats have here in Scotland. What I would say to Alex Cole-Hamilton is that the government is absolutely focused. It is one of our significant priorities, of course, to tackle those long waits, and far too long waits, in regards to mental health, but and CAMHS in particular. And we are making progress. Overall, CAMHS waiting lists have decreased by over 9% since the last quarter. That's a reduction of 777. In terms of children waiting over 18 weeks, that has decreased by over 30% since the last quarter. Children waiting over 52 weeks decreased by over 40% since the last quarter. And importantly and crucially, the number of children that are starting treatment from CAMHS in this quarter is the highest on record. So we're seeing more and more young people. But that's not to take away from the very important points that Alex Cole-Hamilton does raise. And we're committed to increasing the workforce within CAMHS, and we've seen that workforce continue to increase. But I take his points about mental health very seriously, and this government will be focused on that challenge.
I call Fergus